Welcome everyone to Serious in the Temple. Happy Halloween, guys. To those that actually celebrate the damn thing. Alright, so happy Halloween to these nuts. The name of the video. Now why? Alright. These are going to be some of my thoughts. And hopefully you can come along for the ride so we can talk about this. So every year we have a new Halloween. But a lot of people don't really understand this holiday and its background and where it's coming out of. A lot of this stuff has obviously a darker toned aspect to it from its inception, or if its place in origins. See, a lot of people don't quite understand this holiday. This holiday was never really meant to be celebrated. It was really meant to be in remembrance to all the horrors and all the horrible things that have actually happened on planet Earth. You guys don't think it's kind of strange how every time this year comes up, bad things happen? Or, people are dressed up and they give poison to children through the candy. People eat it and they end up dead. The mass shooting that happened today. People got injured. People died. And my question to all you people is this. You guys want to dress up like fairy tale fantasy type of costumes. You guys want to dress as your favorite cartoon. I can understand that. You guys want to dress as monsters even. You guys want to do all this. But not once did the thought ever come into your mind that if our country is evil as it is, don't you think that this amount of evil is being generated by something along the lines that could be something in relation to a monster? When I use the word monster, you have to understand I mean it in the most serious way possible. A monster, something that wants to destroy you, maim you, kill you, enslave you, anything that harms you and brings you no good deed. It enjoys the hell out of it. It loves it. It loves seeing your misery. This would be not just a monster, but really a demon or a demonic entity. I've seen people dressing up in all... Listen, I've been seeing people dressing up and I'm just watching these idiots dress up and I'm just like, do you guys not understand? You're worshipping demonic entities? I'm seeing people walking around with scythes, with blood. People walking around with skulls and skull masks. I see people walking around doing all kinds of shit. The mass shooting happened and people are still celebrating this shit like nothing happened. This is not a holiday. See, hollow. Why did they choose that word? Hollow. Something that is hollow is something that doesn't have any feelings. It's empty inside. It doesn't have a heart. Something that doesn't have a heart is something that is evil. Something that wants to destroy. In fact, if you look at all the horrible things that have been actually happening in this country, wouldn't our elites, the people that are in power, wouldn't they be hollow? Because look at all the devastation and horrors that's going on out here. Look at the killings, the mass shootings, the bombings, all this stuff. And there's always a cover-up. The shooting, there was just a mass shooting that just happened in Las Vegas not too long ago. Now another mass shooting. I swear, it's like these holidays with negativity just bring out the worst in people. I'm not gonna celebrate this damn holiday because I know the truth about it. People are dressing up as like a lizard creature. People are dressing up like vampires, not even really understanding that there really are vampires, that demons do exist. You're worshiping demons. But y'all want to talk about that y'all religious, y'all holy, y'all this, y'all that. But yet y'all want to dress up every year as some kind of awful thing and then act like it's funny. Well, guess what, guys? Newsflash. These things do exist. A lot of these things do exist, and a lot of these things are working with your government. What's funny to me is that you guys will dress up as a demonic entity and then tomorrow go to church. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like you saying you don't give a fuck, but let me give a fuck today. Oh, it's just a holiday. You're bringing too much into it. No, I'm not. Because you have to understand, what are these holidays for? These holidays are not just distractions. But you have to understand, there is a significance to all of the holidays that are out here. There is a significance, and there's a horrible background story to all of these holidays. There's a horrible background story to all of them. Halloween, the origins of Halloween really came out of it really came out of Spain and Europe, because of what happened around 1492, I believe, was the time frame. There was a lot of horrible things happening in Spain. And there was demonic gateways and portals opening up, and they had a full blood moon around that time frame. There was horrible things, other kinds of entities and creatures that were popping up, and a lot of people don't know this stuff. Also, in America, we had the same thing going on. Also, they had on Halloween, they had people drained of blood around certain districts and stuff like that. They had people drained of blood, and nobody could actually understand why. You guys are really doing demonic worship out here, but y'all don't understand. You're sacrificing yourself to things that actually have that appearance in what you're trying to take today. Remember the Salem witch trials? The Crucible? Have you ever read that book? They were talking about people doing magic, doing sorcery, witches, warlocks, goblins, demons. They were talking about how these things actually exist, and how these things were trying to mask themselves as humans and killing other human beings and using them as livestock. I gotta tell you guys, in my opinion, this is not no damn thing to be celebrating. This is something to revere and fear. All ideas come from somewhere. I know for a fact demons exist. I have experienced them. I've spoke to one face to face before. But you people want to continue celebrating this horrible holiday. It's hollow. It's for those that don't have a soul. They're cold inside and dead on the inside. They're cold. The cold ones. What do you think that is? The cold ones. Those that drink blood. Y'all don't understand, man. Think about it. You dressing up as these things, and then you think like in your head that, oh, this is just fantasy, but you guys want to worship a god up there. Like, that's not fantasy in itself. A giant man in clouds or something. You guys will believe in that, right? Talk about like that's real, but then you'll talk about a goblin's fantasy, that a witch is fantasy, that a talking cat is fantasy, that a demon drinking your blood is fantasy. But we got people out here being visited by demonic spirits and all kinds of shit when they're sleeping and stuff like that. It boggles my mind how all over the internet you have people talking about that he sold their soul to Satan. If Satan is actually a real entity, wouldn't he look like an awful thing? Wouldn't he look very similar to the things you guys are trying to project yourselves as in today's day of the 31st of October? Wouldn't he look like a demonic creature? So answer me this. When a white person wants to be like a black person, what do you think is running through their head? They're idolizing this person. They want to be like this person. That's their role model. They're in love with this person. They want to even be this person. So what do you think it what do you think the contrast is to that with a child or a grown-up or a teen who wants to dress themselves as a horrifying, demonic looking creature and talk about that this is cool and that they like this? You're worshiping a demon. Demons in fact do exist. I have experienced them myself. This is no religious nonsense over here. I don't deal with that crap. And I'm letting you guys know straight up. You guys are making a mistake. These things do in fact exist, and you can think it's a joke all you want to. But if you look up the information on my channel, you see I'm not a liar. I just wanted to let you guys know. Horrible things happen on this day, and there's a reason for that. You see that movie with the, I'm going to get on that later on. This is Serious in the Temple. I'm out, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Yes, you have to look into things in order to dissect them. How the hell else are you going to do it? I'm out. And please, just understand. This is for your benefit to know. Goodbye.